Hello, hello. Give me just a moment. Just getting everything going. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Professor Chime here. It's gonna be a little mishmash of games, I'm thinking. Go.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Just doing a social media post. Awesome. We're gonna play some random games here. Gonna maybe play a couple of rounds of Brawlhalla to wake up a little bit more.
Nash.
And then we'll move over to Animal Crossing. Alright. I think we got this. Unless he uses that rocket lance, like, hardcore. He's using the default color and skin, so you can never tell with people like that. Ooh, that was a good dodge, to be fair. Oh god, he's got me. Yeah, he's... This guy does know what he's doing. Yeah, he got me. He had me too low. This is what we call a player that really knows their stuff. There's actually a couple times that I think that I've been messed up here by the game itself. Yeah, this guy actually knows what he's doing. Whoa. Wow, that angle. And I almost got him too. Oh, this dude. This dude's actually good. If I can get one of his stops, then I'll be happy. Because this dude actually knows what he's doing. keeps getting under me. There's no way around. There's a good hit. Come on. Come on up. Boom. That's all I really wanted. When you are dealing with a person that good, then there's just nothing you can do. I have shaken him. I think he started playing more reckless when he lost his life. He was doing so much better a minute ago. He keeps getting under me again. I'm not gonna win this. Yeah, he got under me again. There was no way. No way I was winning. But that was a pretty solid match. I built myself up a little more. Alright, so we got a Wushang. Wushang has the spear and the gauntlets, similar to how I have the spear and the hammer. Go ahead and get your weapon. Ooh. There was a good hit. Ooh, you decided on the wrong thing. Gauntlets. Gauntlets are actually pretty bad against hammer. But he got me just hard enough I couldn't reach the edge. Come on. Wow, I don't know what I did there. But it was not what I clicked on. Really? You keep falling for it. Wow. What is going on? That was a solid hit. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Had to get him off of me. I don't understand some of these hits. just not see it. He landed directly on it. Oh, I went up just slightly too early. Okay. Well, we got our 2 matches in. Let's play Animal Crossing. So, on Animal Crossing, I've been kind of just doing the bare minimum the past couple of days. I've just kind of had a bad mental uh, couple of days when it comes to streaming. When I streamed on Thursday, I just really kind of like it right in the middle of the stream. It stopped working, and my internet went out, and I lost the momentum. I had a bunch of people in here, so now I think I've taken a moment. I think I'm gonna have Pepsi. Not sponsored. Just a second to have soda. I gotta make some sweet tea later. I'm thinking I'm gonna have sweet tea later. No news. Nice copy of a favorite magazine. Oh. Awesome. Update the information here. Look, everything's good. Alright, let's go take a look at stuff. I actually had Celeste on my island late last night. I went into the game super late and then looked and went, oh, Celeste is here. And shooting stars. I just didn't need it. Like, it was the random shooting stars. I have a lot of shooting. If I need them, I'll get them another time. Probably like an olive flounder. Oh, it's actually a sea bass. It was hard to tell from that angle. Gotta find the message bottle. Well, that's a bigger fish, too. Now, this is a big fish. It's that, one that I forget its name. There we go. That's how you start That's how you start a game. Right there. Alright, let's see what was grown in. Weird, this one's barely grown anything in. Got a couple of fossils. We have that gold rose still over there. Only the 3. In the actual gold rose area, only 3 have been there, and yet this one grew in, and another one grew in the other. So that's fun. See what's up here. Alright, so we do have a money tree that we can chop down. I looked right at it. I swear I did. Cool. We're gonna take care of everything up here and then not have to come up here. Oh. I completely missed. Pushed me away just enough. That's sad. Alright. I am going to turn my AC off. It's gonna get warm, but... Wait on fan. Here we go. That's a fine place for a rock. I'm not gonna even mess with it. We'll keep it there. It's better than in an actual garden. And then we'll get our 3,000. I'm not gonna worry about a money tree. I don't need it. Cool. Moving along. There's that gold rose I mentioned. I'm trying to kind of grow it in. That way, it's gonna fill up the spots, and then it'll make it harder for rocks to grow into those places. Oops. Totally just ran through a flower. Alright. Next step. KK's here. He'll be playing in about an hour and a half. From now, I should say. Like hour 40. Anything here? We got the tea table. Hello, hello, Thunder Knight. There is nothing here. Wow. That is some lame items. And I have them all, I believe. Like, maybe the hose? But I would never use the hose. I'd be buying the hose just to catalog it. Which, honestly, is my kind of thing, but it's gonna take up room, and I'm already trying right this second to consider how to save myself room. Thing, an anorak jacket. Anorak jackets are always good. Fun fact, anorak is actually a term used in, to talk about nerds and, like, geeks. And what it is anoraks, years and years and years ago, like in the 70s or 60s or something, it's not a precise history lesson, but, like, years and years ago, they had, these folks that would wear what was called anorak jackets. They were called anoraks, and they were, like, it had something to do with, like, the weather and stuff like that. They were basically nerds. And so they started calling them anoraks. And somehow, somewhere along the way, because it was in Europe, somewhere along the way, anoraks ended up becoming another term for nerd, geek, like otaku. It's all under the same banner. To the point that it was the one book, what is it, Ready Player One. I actually have it back there somewhere. Ready Player One, actually, the main, guy that owns the big thing calls himself Anorak. It's, weird little facts that you learn over the years. I don't know, these are kind of cute. I'd never use them because I always wear kimonos. I have all these kimonos, too. Student caps I have the ninja hoods, even have the superhero mask. Yeah, there's really nothing here. Someone asked, if you're gonna buy all the flip-flops, why not all the sandals? Sandals are, like, I can't stand sandals. I'll wear flip-flops all day long. Can't do sandals. Yeah, like I said, not a precise fact kind of thing. I know there's a lot more to it, but anorak is a term used for nerd or geek. I haven't even checked the mail today. Let's see. Oh, present from Patty. You like furniture, Professor? Oh my gosh. I bought this furniture because it was totally glam. Then I realized I had no room for it. You want it? Furniturally yours, Patty. Let's see what Patty gave me. I did not mean to star it, but whatever. Cute wall-mounted clock. Cool. It's probably a color I don't already have, because I only had, like, red. I think red, yeah. And Ruby's just hanging out in the garden. Furniturely, yes. Furniturely yours. I'll get the fossils, because I'm going to be going through my fossils today. That's something that we'll do on the stream here, in fact. Orchid mantises are worth quite a bit. Oh, not that I can catch any more. I'll have to get another net. Did not realize I was that low. One of these days, they're gonna add a meter or some sort of bar to let you know how close you are. Today is not that day. Alright, cool. It's growing in the way that I'm wanting it to. We're overgrown with flowers. We have so many flowers. Alright, before I get working on that... Oh, you know, I need a net. I actually need a net. Running back to the house to grab a net to go back the opposite direction. Oh, my frame rates. When you use a lot of custom designs, those frame rates are just killer. Alright, we're gonna drop off some things since we're here anyway. I only see 4 of the fossils. There should be a 5th one somewhere. Oh yeah, and I got a digital scale out of nowhere. Like last night. Okay. Let's see. We need a net. Perfect. Also, I wanted to see what clock that was. Wall-mounted clock. It is the red one. It is the one I don't need. Somehow I had surveillance cameras like 2 days in a row. Never saw them before, but somehow I got them 2 days in a row. I'm like, well, obviously I need to buy them. And then I ended up getting the silver skull up in that corner, the welcome skull. It's a door plate, but what's nice is door plates are able to be just hung on walls. Okay, back to what we were doing. Ended up raising up the fish market on the stream the other day. I think it turned out so nice. I love these walls. It really, like, made it look fuller. And that's one thing that I always try to do in this game is make everything look fuller. Hey, what up, Crispy Sharky? EG fam. Was it Gang Gang? Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was too close to the paper lantern or not. Well, there's one of the items. A retro gas pump. Probably a color I already have. I like when it drops some money at me. Uh-oh. 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 Ah, cool. I got trapped on a chair. Terrible day for it. Luckily, I wear the label shades. You can't even tell. This is gonna happen again. I can already tell this is gonna happen a second time. Oh, It doesn't have to. I got my second item. Cool. Now let's go buy some medicine. Because, ow. That was rough. Let's see what the retro gas pump, what color it is. It's red. And then the speed bag that we got is the red and black. Okay, cool. I don't know why I did that. I was not close enough to the door to open it. First of all, I meant to actually see what my turnip prices are. Oh, 85. I have only had it over like 160 once ever. It was like 400 and something, and I've never seen it above that since. Like 160. What is the highest I've seen otherwise? Alright, get the medicine. Colorful net. We'll buy a couple. We have the money. We can do it. Because I'm too lazy to sit down and make them anymore, I can just buy them. We are going to sell... What was the other thing I need to do that's in here? These 3, 4... Salt. 15,000. There you go. And take the medicine. All better. Good as new. Good as new. Raining outside right now, so I don't know what they're doing. It sounds like someone is grinding an axe outside, or like cutting maybe wood. Maybe they're cutting wood, but why are they cutting wood in the rain? They've been going for a while. Like, I can hear it, you can't. But it's definitely like that kind of sound. Great. Oh, I gotta catch some more bugs. We're up to 70,000 though. That's always good. Anyone realize that I hit 70,000 at Nook Miles just sitting here? I guess that means that I need to try to save up to 100,000, and then I'll just have 100,000 on deck at any given time. Let's see, customizing, hot item. We're going to instead hang out in the house, and I think that I'm gonna sit down and just figure out what I need to sell to give myself more room. I think that might be my best bet. Looks like I'm good on supplies. I need 2 more old tires, because I want to make that the Lunar Rover. Alright. As for these guys, these are all getting sold. I can do them 30 at a time, basically. Solar Eclipse is now following. Thank you so much for the follow over on Mixer. Oh, I can actually get a few more. I might as well, because there's so many. I think that was the last one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at all the fossils I haven't done yet. I'm actually going to hold on to, like, 5 of these as well. Because it's a lot. I do want to see... There's a Nook Miles, and I want to make sure I'm fully done up on a fossil assessment. Okay, so I do need to get all of those assessed before I move on from them. So maybe I won't keep them. I'm just going to get them assessed. I just want to get the 300, which is funny because there's totally not 300 that you need for the museum. Well, let's take a load. Should be quite a bit of money. It's all assessed fossils. I should be getting a good chunk of change from this. Go. So, yeah, the black hose, I think I don't have that. I'll double check. Also, that tea table, I'm not sure about either. Or the, I think it's an antique table. We'll take a look. 105,000, right there. Boom. Alright, let's look at the Nook shopping. So that's the hose something, and then, like, table. I think it's antique table. Could be wrong. Oh, no, I'm not. And I have black and brown. What color was that, though? Silver and red. So I don't have the black hose. And this looks like a dark brown. That is a different color. It's probably the dark brown, honestly. There we go. Yeah, it's cheap. It's fine. And I know that hose is cheap, too. It's gonna make me get the kid's chair, too. Because I don't have that. I know for a fact I don't have it. So I'm gonna get them. And they're gonna be in the things that end up getting sold, I'm sure. Baby chair. The things I do for cataloging. And then this fan. Retro fan. Let's see. I think I got that orange one, but we're gonna double check. Retro fan. I have the orange one. Okay. Cool. Let's go work on fossils, and then we'll worry about furniture after that. Because I think that's part of my issue, is I've got a bunch of junk that I just don't need. And I'm really not worried about money or anything. I've got... Hey, what up, Diz? Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. I'll be there for the raid tonight. Just wanted to get a couple hours in here. We'll just drop item. Alright. Let's get these fossils out of the way. I was holding on to them just in case, but I'm not I'm not able to hold on to them anymore. I'm too low on storage space. Hopefully I have enough room for all of these blue unassessed fossils. Perfect. Awesome. Exactly what I need. Yeah, we have some room. We have like, what, 6 left? What am I at? I have 1471. I want to bring myself into the 1300s if I can. If I can get myself with like an extra like 200 leeway, then I think I'll be happy. Oh yeah, and we still have to do the wedding thing for the day. So we'll do that as well. So let's start with this. We're going to assess the fossils. Get ourselves set up there. Waiting for the day you can declutter your actual home as easy as it is in AC. Absolutely. You guys are seeing my background and all of that. I don't want you to see this way. Let's put it that way. We're gonna assess the fossils. I think there's gotta be like 1 fossil hiding somewhere. Usually you get like 5, if I recall, but I only got 4 today. The only reason I would have kept them is if I built like maybe another T-Rex somewhere on the island. I don't know what that one is, so I want to see that one. Tacky Tail, Jeremiah. Nothing else. I just want to see what that one is, because I don't recognize the name from the things in the actual museum. So, let's go here. Oh, not that one. I want this one. Place item. Oh, it's so boring. Let's see what this one is. Oh, is that really what that is? Alright. Whatever. And then the Ammonite. That one's just cool. I have one sitting in front of my house as, you know, a fan of Lord Helix. If you don't get the joke, then Twitch Plays Pokemon, just Google it. I actually have a Lord Helix on my desk right now. He stays right there, next to my shield. This is, I'm a ambassador, as you can see. If you look all the way, where? This way. So, all the way to the left side of the screen, you'll see the, ambassador. I am an ambassador for Take This. Big, nonprofit for helping mental health in gamers. I always try to talk good about them anytime I can segue it in to any conversation. And that's even before I was an ambassador. That's just, they're just so cool. If you've ever been to any of the big events, they handle something called the AFK room. It's this quiet space that if you're having kind of a need to get away from the crowd, it's very quiet. You sit, you hang out, you can play on your phone, you can read, they give you magazines if you want, or if you need to talk to someone like a therapist, they make someone available for you, just to be able to get you through the event, because the events can be really crazy. That's a good word for it. They just get wild. Another cool little thing that happened to me, and you guys can't really see it, but I got a care package in from Turtle Beach. So you can't see it very well here, but I got a new keyboard, new mouse, new mouse pad. The actual mouse pad itself, it glows and it syncs up with the colors of the keyboard and the mouse. And then I got new wireless headphones. There we go. So I was rocking the Elite 2 line. These things are so comfy. I've always loved how comfy the Turtle Beach ones were. My last headset was Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2s, and I had the Elite Pro prior to that. But I would say that these are just as comfy, and they're wireless. There's no wire. So, definitely a fan. We'll put some gunners on. I am not... I actually had to pay real money for these. I'm just a fan of Gunner, personally. Here we go. Okay. So, I want to grab those heart crystals. There we go. Heart crystals. I forgot what they were called. Apparently, they're actually called heart crystals. That works for me. Alright, we're gonna head to Harv's Island and do the wedding event. I skipped a couple of days, but I did like 2 of them. So I'm what? I skipped 3. I skipped 3 days. My bad. Okay. I think it's the entirety of June, and if not, then it should have been. Because there's a lot of random items that you need to get. Because of Harv's Island. Alright, so what it is the wedding event has Cyrus and Reese, these two here, are trying to recreate their wedding photos, basically. What would dodos do? So the wedding, they're trying to do something for like their anniversary. So this is the wedding season items and events, and y'all know me when it comes to trying to get as many of particular items as I can. Oh, I actually did not mean to go in there. I have to talk to Harv. If I just go in, I just get his normal studio. I have to actually talk to Harv to be able to go to the special photo shoot. Anniversary photos. Looks like it's a wedding shot. Wonder if there's any color differences. Let's see what is available in his shop today. Wedding chair, wedding tables, the decorations, the bench. So what it is each day adds new items. So hopefully this will add more items by doing today's. Ceremony photo in a place that looks like a wedding chapel. It'll be just like our real ceremony, professing our love, blah blah blah, so romantic. Oh, and by the way, my handy dandy Sagai made some new furniture, isn't he the best? Even more to work with, let's take a look at the event tab again, can't wait to see what you come up with. Alright, of course she wants pink and white. Okay, now that I've talked to her, let's talk to him. I'm seeing the same items. This is the exact same items that I just looked at. Alright, fine. Alright. Time to... I guess... put down some wedding benches. Alright. I do like them up against the wall, so that's good. I think I had 4 in the last one. Hey, Zas! Thank you for the lurk. Bring that all the way back. Okay, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That means I was close. I was super close. What did I do last? Oh, right. I put a ton of flowers in the last one. But it looks like they did add the wedding candle set. I don't remember that. That is new. But what we can do... I actually have an idea. We're gonna put wedding flower stands. Oop, not what I wanted to do. I need to keep going, keep going. You go in the corner. You go in the corner. Okay, that means I want 2 more. Basically, I just need to fill the place with pink and white. If I can fill the place with pink and white, then she'll be happy. Alright, this will be fun. It's literally what I did last time. Alright. Here, we're just gonna move some things over here. We did just a few too many. Just a few. Because we're not trying to do the whole place. We're just trying to get some angle shots, because it's all about the photo itself, I believe. How much of the photo you can see. Alright, and then one more. Because we're gonna kind of have it as an angle this way. We need some sort of table. I think I can handle that. Table, where are you at? The cute tea table would totally work for this. You come over here. And you maybe there. There we go. And then I want candles on that table. Candles on the table. That looks good. And then I need like a podium. I have a podium. I just gotta find it. There it is. Oh. Go back. Go back in. I went one too far. There we go. You go there. Maybe you there. You go in an angle. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Alright. We're going to remove remove me from the shot. We're going to zoom in. We're going to cover her up. There we go. No. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get because of where the pews are. Might be my best bet right here. Take photo. I think my headset just died. Must have been on or something. Let's find out. Hey, what up, 4-Bet? I got new headset, so I'm double checking it at this exact moment. I have to remember to plug it in each night when I'm not using it. Gotta charge it up. Been playing a little bit, still a ways from me. Yeah, I'm at that weird point where no, it actually says that I'm fully on there. It might be because I didn't have anything actually going. Slick Musician now following over on Mixer. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, I think that might be my best bet right here. Yeah, right now I'm doing basics. Like, for instance, the wedding event. To be able to get more heart crystals. You don't have to go too hard on this. She's looking for something very specific, and she gives you more or less everything that you need. I just do a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Like adding the podium and the tea table and stuff like that. Cute tea table. Alright, what'd she give me? She gave me a wedding flower stand. That's the thing standing up in the corner. Oh, right. Just so y'all know, Protect the Protesters, I am doing a Tiltify right now. If you hit the link that just dropped from my stream bot, my chat bot, you'll notice that up at the very top, I am doing my donations to the Bell Project. So, help out those that need help. Oh god, there's more now. Okay. Okay, so the candle set is new. So you have to actually do the event in order, like the daily part of the event to get that day's items. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Those are expensive. I know that I got the bench. I'm sure I got the decoration. I don't remember if I got the wedding table last time. I'll have to look. The flower stand I was just given one of. And the wedding candle set is new, I know that. So we're gonna get that wedding candle set. Hey, we actually have some people watching. Thank you for watching. Come hang out kind of thing. Stay a while and listen. We have the rug. I have not gotten the walls or the flooring yet. It's just that they're too high in price to get them as well, and I don't feel like I would use them, so I'm gonna kind of save them until later on. Alright. Oh, cute. Trainwreck Key Lime Pie. You know, it's weird that the liquidation and the delivery only works at Harbs. I wish that it worked on other people's islands. That would be really cool. Be able to utilize other people's islands for exactly that purpose as well. There we go. I think that I wanna go to a mystery island. That's what I'll do next. Gotta place that somewhere. There we go. I think everything else is good. I need to re-up and get another axe. Otherwise, I think it would be alright for us to go to a mystery island. But that's not what we're doing first. First, we are going to go through all of my items here and clothing and any duplicates or things I don't need. I want to try to get rid of at least 72 items. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. If you're watching this and you have anything that you are interested in, just let me know in the comments or in the chat. But otherwise, I'm gonna go through and just comb through everything that I've got. I have no need for you, or you. I'm gonna hold on to... Actually, I'm gonna hold on to the dark ones, because I feel like I would have a use for them eventually. Put storage. Alright. Actually, I don't even think I need an extra one of those. I would only need, like, one. And if I need a second one, I'll just order it. Loft with desk, loft bed with desk. The office desk is good, I just don't have a use for it. Antique console tables I'm going to hold on to because they're highly sought after. All the antique stuff is. The diner dining table, you know, it's not bad, but if I need one, I'll order it again. Imperial, I'll hold on to. Iron work table is sellable. I think I made it. I already have one of these, so I don't need another one. Outdoor table. The low table there. Get rid of the extra tool shelf, because I already have one. Vintage tray. Beach towel I'll use eventually, I'm sure. My issue, you know what? I'm not going to use the beach towel. I actually hate the beach towel because it tricks you into thinking you can run over it, but instead you lay down. So if you're in a rush to get somewhere and you accidentally push into it, you're going to lay in it. So no, I don't want it. This is an extra, this is an extra. I got this clothes closet the other day. It's really cute, but I have no use for it. I have an extra campfire. I have no use for that. I actually have an extra of those already. Holding on to simple panels. We already have a smoker. Floor lamp we don't need because we have these awesome folding floor lamps I'll hold on to, and the palm tree lamp. I'm gonna send all the musical stuff to a friend of mine, but I can only send them one at a time. I do apparently have 2 black electric guitars, so neat. So there's the mic stand and the silver mic. Interesting. I didn't even realize there was a difference until looking at it just now. I'm gonna use that part clock. The pink mini fridge is cute, I'll hold on to it. I got rid of majority of my bathroom stuff. Oh, alright. That was a full load. Let's go sell. No one has said anything in the chat, so I'm heading to sell all of that now. Either way, that freed up 30 items. Like right at 30 items from my inventory. Hey, Zucker. Zucker's hanging out in here. What is the hot item today? Bamboo shelf and garden rock. I don't think I care enough to make either of those because it's either using a precious resource or a different precious resource. The great thing about cataloging is basically everything in here is sellable because I can rebuy it if I ever actually need it. And they're just sitting in basically in a shed right now. Alright. Cool. Moving on to the next load. That was what? 31 items? Next load will be 30 because I'm not going to get rid of that 99 bag in my storage. Actually, I guess I could. I could just drop it. Right here with the other ones. Alright, next load. Okay, you're definitely, like... I have gotten so many bidets. I would say that these two are like bidet number like 12 and 13. I've gotten so many over the time. Garbage pens. I don't need that clothesline. The rattan waistband is cute. I'll keep it. I have no use for these. I keep getting them. Candy machine I'll find a use for. Popcorn machine I'll find a use for. I got that the other day in like a balloon. Oh, no, it was not a balloon. It was shaking a tree. Water cooler, I'll find a use for that. I forgot I even had that. That looks nice. I'll figure something out. Cones, I feel like I could utilize. Oh, right, I got Red Barrel. I need to kind of create a gamer area a little bit, and a Red Barrel would totally work out. Also, I just got a Mahjong game, like, that I just totally forgot was in here. But, whatever. We'll, I always try to find places to put random arcade games, because since our town is based on Japan, you see arcade games in the weirdest places. Just for absolutely no reason. I can remove that exercise ball. And then pinball machine and the foosball machine, I'll find a place for those as well. Elephant slide I'll get rid of. Tricycle don't need. I keep getting these outdoor generators. Lawnmower. Plastic. I'll hold on to the plastic pool. It's cute. The loom. I'll even hold on to the bucket. It's even cute as well. Spinning wheel don't need. Apparently, somewhere along the way, I bought an extra brake tapper, and I don't remember what I was going to do with it. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it came from. I'll find a use. I'll find a use. Just don't have a use for extra cardboard boxes right now. I bought them as a just in case, and then just didn't use them. Coffee grinder, cooler box, kettle. In case I make another restaurant, it's just good to have extra kitchen supplies, I suppose. The homemade cakes are good to have. Apparently, these actually work really well for, like, giving as gifts to your villagers to help increase their friendship. Everything here I'll hold on to. I still got 25 to come up with. Don't need that table lamp. Don't need these pro tape recorders since I have the vinyl record player and Skull radio. Amp I'll hold on to. Pedal board I'll hold on to give to my friend who likes music. Don't need you. Don't need you. Yeah, I guess we'll hold on to those. Typewriter, we'll keep all the kitties. There's always a place to look for kitties. We can get kitties. I don't have an extra metal can need. Don't need the wrestling figure. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Ooh, that messed me all up. Okay. I'm in the same place. I made the kettlebell. Don't need you. I got rid of all the other protein shakers. Hold on to one tin bucket, just in case. Just for aesthetics, if nothing else. Don't need the extra garden gnome. We actually have the red and blue in our personal yard. Like, in the house yard. Take that away. Cuckoo clocks. Cute clock. I made the iron door plates. I gotta figure out what I want to do with them. I'll hold on to those. Don't need the extra shower set. Don't need the extra camera. And then these are actually extras as well. Oh, okay. We filled another load. Fine by me. Alright, so that should make it 60 items that we sold. 61, technically, but we'll say 60. Plus all the fossils. I would like to sell. You ever have to question why you have no money? Ask yourself, what's in your storage? That you'll never use. Like, all of that only gave me 21,000. Yet, that's probably to buy. I would probably say that was easily, if I'm being honest, like 100,000 easily to be able to buy everything that was in there a minute ago. Maybe like 80 to 100,000. Just dawned on me that my webcam is a little boring. So, hey Google, time to stream.
Welcome back to the lab, Professor.
Sounds good to me. Just looked over, realized that I hadn't actually done that. Even though I've been streaming for a while. Been, what, streaming for over an hour now. I'll stream a bit more. Alright, I'm sure I've got duplicates somewhere in here. Don't need you. We're gonna get rid of the pine board. I have no use for the basics. I'm sure the original wall basics are in here somewhere. I must have already sold them. I'm not seeing them. Though, I do have 2 sky walls. I'll hold on to the extra sky wall just because it is really cute. Just in case I use it. And get rid of any duplicates of these. Wow, I've got 2 extras of Sahara's Desert. Then apparently I just have 1 extra cloud flooring, just chilling in here. People go crazy over cloud flooring. I always, so one of the rules that I do is if I encounter Sahara, I buy everything on her. Without fail, that's what I do. So I end up getting a lot of duplicate rugs because I go to a lot of people's islands over time. That's a duplicate. Snowflake rug. Holding on to the magic circles, even though I can order more if someone needs them. Just having them on hand is good to have in case a friend needs one, or my wife, or whoever. Oh, we're in clothing. Alright, so I'm getting rid of duplicate clothing where I can, because I keep getting random stuff from villagers and not paying attention, going, do I have that already? Kind of thing. And it's just good to be able to go down the list and say, yep, turns out I already had that. It's not a ton. I actually did this not long ago, so that's good. That's a starting point, if nothing else. We are definitely well under 1400, but I'm gonna make sure to get as full of a load as I can. That way we're starting with a fresh look across the board. Not see any duplicates here. I won't buy a lot of pants in the game because I end up, like I said, I wear a lot of the kimonos and things like that. Yeah, like the Baji Giagoris I've worn, the Addis robe I think I wore for a little bit. I wore the butterfly visiting kimono for a bit. And the casual. I don't think I wore the Chima, but it's because... So, the Baji Giagori and the Chima Giagori is... This one here is more worn by men in Japan, the Baji. Whereas the Chima is the feminine version of the same technical outfit. Traditionally speaking, I should say, traditionally. So I tend to wear the Baji instead. I'm not seeing any more duplicates here, which is good. That's actually very good. But we're making sure to go through. Fine-tooth comb, fine-tooth comb. There we go. Extra purple. Extra Manapushi. Extra brown Outback hat. I do, however, buy quite a few hats, so that's why I'm keeping an eye on those. Interesting. I am holding on to the box masks only because I think I might do something eventually with them on a wall. And they'll look really good on a wall. Don't need an extra paper bag. Don't need an extra space helmet. I think I bought those retro shades just as I was on someone's island kind of thing and wanted to complete an outfit. Steampunk glasses I got in from a villager the other day. The Argyle crew socks can go. I'm holding on to the extra tabbies. They're always good to have. Same with the wave print socks. Just good to have on hand. Don't need extra colors. Oh. Oh. Right near the end. I guess those flip-flops might end up staying only because I don't feel like running back to do 1 or 2 items. Either way, that is an additional 30 items that I can sell. So where we only needed like 70, 72 or something, we actually had like 91. One to sell. There was actually an extra, so it's actually 92 items that I was able to sell. plus all the fossils I got rid of. Wow, all of that, only 13,000. If I were to sell all that on the market, I could have gotten way more, but I just, like I said, I don't care about it as much. I do, however, probably want, ooh, mint wrapping paper. My wife would want those. Mint wrapping paper. That's the first I've seen that. I ended up getting the purple wrapping paper when it was around, so that's why I have so much extra. There we go. Let's see. Let's take a real look at the last couple of items that are in there. If there's a lot, then I'll sell. But I was at socks and shoes, basically. There should not have been much left. Flip-flops. Keeping the mom's knapsacks just because they're rare. I ended up getting them. Ooh, not what I wanted to do. I ended up getting them through something, so I'll do like some sort of giveaway or something eventually. What I do want to do, don't need you, is look at all of my items here and see what I need to re-up on. So we have fishing poles. We have 4 fishing poles. We have 4 nets. We need shovels. We need axes. And then, like, 1 more slingshot would be good. Is there anything else? Oh, right. I do need to grab a gold rose to make that crown. I only need 1 more. So we'll hold on to that. Just as a reminder. One thing I think I wanted to do was make some of the weeds, like, based clothing and items that I hadn't made yet. Just to get those check marks. And then we'll definitely be using the Nook Miles tickets as well. Looks good to me. Everything comes out good. I have the extra wrapping paper. And I really don't need this extra fencing, like all of this stuff here. But I'm holding on to it just in case I have to do any fiddling or looking and seeing what looks best. So it's good to have some on hand. Alright, so it was a total of 3 items that I can sell. I'm gonna go grab a gold rose while I'm up that way anyway, so might as well finish off with a nice solid 95 items that I got to sell. You know, a nice even number, 95. I'm gonna grab the one that's here, because it's not gonna do any good anyway. Go. Sell in here, sell. Gonna be like 2,000. 784, not even close. It's fine. We cleared out a lot of our inventory. It'll get full again pretty quick. That I didn't do that yard sale more than like a month ago. So in a month, I ended up getting a crazy amount. Alright, let's craft that gold wreath. There we go. Also, I ended up getting water flooring too, so I need more summer shells. Gold wreath, here we go. Let's do it. Aw, yeah. There's that check mark. And I could technically do the gold crown as well if I wanted to. I could go pluck all the other gold roses. There's like 6 of them, I'd say. So I guess I could do that. It's not gonna hurt anything. I know that there's 4 here. Boom, 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 and boom. And might as well take those. Cool. So let's go get that gold crown. Gold rose crown. And since they're both gold, guess where they go? They go in the money bin. Both of them. I gotta find a place to put that crown. I actually don't have a place other than on a wall. We'll take this money that direction as well. I'm actually low on money that's in the bin itself, so we might, yeah, I've been pulling from here a bunch. There is no counter space, so I'm gonna have to be creative. Gold rose wreath, perfect. And we'll just put you right above the money box there. That suitcase full of money. And oh, this actually isn't nearly as bad as I thought. I think that this will work. Yeah, cool. Just put it in the corner with the other clothing. I think that that's awesome. I would like to get more art, but I haven't had red on this island in months. I'd probably say a full month, easily. Let's see if anyone else has had him, or has them right now, and if they're good. Because I don't need real art. I wouldn't mind real art, but I would... If it's fake art, that is one that I want, then I want it for my money bin. Wow. Someone is like, come to my Able Sisters. They've got ribbons of all colors of the rainbow. Looking for Nook Miles tickets. It's like, really? Say, tips appreciated. You'll probably get more people that way. Alright, it's 5:30. We still have another half hour before he starts doing stuff. But it is after 5. Let's see when the sharks are out. It might be 6. Sharks are out. They've been out for an hour and a half, so let's go fishing. Let's have some fun looking for some fins. That's a fin coming out of the water. It's something big. Feel it. Oh, it is big. There's that great white shark. That's a good start to this adventure here. Alright. And another fin. We're actually looking for sharks that we don't have yet. Smaller thing. Oh no, it's actually also a great white shark. Ah, cool. Aren't these guys supposed to be harder to find? Did I just really get 2 in a row? And that was the only 2 fish that were out there? I feel like great white sharks should be the rarer of the shark options. And yet, I have yet to catch a whale shark. Or a, I forget what it is. It's the smaller shark. It's not suckerfish, but it's one of the smaller shark options. Alright, let's see. Where's my message bottle? I was wondering where that was earlier. I knew I'd come across it eventually. No fin. Do that perfect circle around everything, and then I'm gonna look one more time over here since all those fish have respawned now. Or maybe they haven't. Cool. Tiny fish. Let's see what is in my message bottle. Dear soon-to-be best friend, last night I couldn't sleep a wink. As I just laid there staring at the moon, bam, this recipe hit me. You can do great things with this recipe if you follow it to a T. I trust you can take it from here. The king of craft, Lucha. Got Tall Lantern, I already have that. But I think my wife needs it, so I'll save it for her. No fin? No fin. Only hunting for fins right now. That is a butterfly I do want to grab, though. Emperor butterfly. Alright. We move along. Through, all the way through, all the way through. Alright. What do we got? You're big, but you're gonna be like a sea bass. Yeah, it feels like a sea bass to me. Fine. Guess I'll ignore non-fenned fish because it's nothing that I care about right now. Gotta be careful running downwards on it. Yeah, see, like, that right there, that's how you know that it's trying to trick you. It's big, but it's like an olive flounder or a sea bass. And I'm not looking for those right now. Because we don't have oarfish. Oarfish went away. So if it's big, it's probably a sea bass. Most likely. There are a couple of fish that came that are in smaller sizes, but that's not what I'm hunting for at this exact moment. See, like, this could be something good. But I'm not going for it. That's not what I'm going for. I'm looking for these guys with a fin. Ah, hammerhead. I already had it. So I'm only getting sharks that I already have, which is weird. I just want a whale shark or what's the smaller shark? It's like a tiger shark almost, but I know it's not a tiger shark. There's a slightly smaller shark that is one of the sharks that are around. I'm just trying to remember which one it is. Coming back around. We're just doing circles around the beach. Getting rid of the tinies that are taking up the space for the bigger ones in the spawn points. Also keeping an eye out for any of those summer shells. Summer shells are very nice, but they're super rare. I'd love to come across one, but out of 6 days that they've been available, I have only seen them once, 3 times. They, like this, I bet you, this big one is gonna be a sea bass. Yep, see? It's all a trick. Which is sad, because you kind of hope that the big ones are something good. Is there anything in the tinies? Could be a seahorse. I can already tell. Oh, okay. Clownfish. The Nemo. And then let's see what's in this. Probably, yeah, I was about to say a zebra turkey fish. I always get the name mixed up, so I say turkey zebrafish. And how about you? Red snapper. Nothing new. Like, this is worth a good amount of money. I think they're worth like 3,000. It'll sell well. But it's not what I'm going for right now. If I was worried about money, I'm not even gonna worry about you. There it is. If I was worried about money, I wouldn't have just sold 100 pieces of furniture and like 70 fossils to the Nook shop. So, there's that. I'm not worried about money. I'm sitting on like 7 or 8 million that I just, you know, can't spend fast enough. So I'm just holding on to, and I'll use it as I need. Yeah, look at you. No fin. I am offended. Haha! I think I am going to pick up all the shells, because I want them to kind of respawn a little bit, and potentially give me something good. With those summer shells. Considering there are no summer shells on this beach. There's a fin. Feels like it's pulling hard. There's another great white shark. If it were CJ Day, that would mean that I could get a shark model. I did not expect to get so many great whites before I even get all the others today. I don't know what that means. Entire sugar, I do not know what that means. We already have that. Come back around. And this time, you get all the shells as I go by. Because I'll sell those as well. Like, I could make fishing bait and go hunting for the individual sharks, but there's just not a lot to deal with there. Did I miss any shells? I did. I walked right past all these shells. Just looked right past them like they were invisible to me. No fin. You gotta kind of scare them away a little bit. There's one. Feels like a great white. Or a hammerhead. Okay. Good to know that the hammerheads and the great whites have a similar shaky. They're new, so I'm not really used to it. Like, I always talk about how you can tell what you're catching if you are paying attention to how your controller shakes. And that's absolutely true across the board. Every single fish has their own type of shake. Like, if you go for a big one, you can immediately tell if it is like a sea bass or an oarfish, for instance. Oarfish have this like heavier kind of thing, whereas the sea bass actually lash around, so it's just like all over the place, and that's how you can tell the difference. Whereas I would argue that the oarfish feel a lot like the great white sharks in the same regards. See, like this one here, that's totally a sea bass. That is a tiny thing. That was probably a seahorse or a clownfish. I think that's the only things that we've got that would be that small. Same with that. Actually, that's a seahorse. There's a size just slightly larger than that. Oh yeah. So this is an eel. I don't need it. It's a ribbon eel. They're actually worth almost nothing. Moray eels are actually worth a lot, which is weird because I would argue that ribbon eels are a lot cooler looking. They're like blue and yellow. No fin for you. Let's see. We've picked up quite a bit. We'll do a run by Nooks to sell. It'll also help reset any fish that are out there. It's one thing that is good is you just kind of have to wait a little bit. I want to sell my offering a bunch of random fish and bugs and shell. If I'm looking at this, I'm gonna guess that I'm about to get about 30 to 40,000. Let's see. 77. Wow. Those sharks are worth a lot more than I thought. That's fine. I got so used to everything. Cool, thanks, Regino. I'm not actually looking at the Mixer app, so sorry, I can't really follow you back right now. I'm not actually in the website, I'm using Restream. Alright, starting up here. No fishies there. Get rid of this tiny one here. Moving along. Looking for fins. Looking for fins. You don't have a fin. You are tiny. Moving on to the next section. Kirby's just hanging out. She's been hanging out, like, in this area for a while. Like, she just doesn't have anywhere else to go. Look at that. That sneaky thing, trying to pretend to be something it's not, when that thing that's trying to be, pretend to be, is not going to help anyone. Because it's not even available. So you know you can actually ignore large ones right now, here in June at least. It is raining cats and dogs outside. I was trying to figure out what that noise was, but it's going pretty hard out there. I hope I don't lose power. So if I do, thanks for joining me. Yeah, it's a monsoon out there. That's exactly, like, man, I'm looking out my window right now, and I'm watching the leaves on the bushes that are right next to my window, and they're getting hit pretty hard. Look at you, look at you. I'm gonna catch you just because you get on my nerves. Yeah, it's a Seabass. Ta-da! Called it! So, there's some really cool little tidbits to know, you know. Big ones are actually, unless they have a fin, are completely ignorable right now. Unless you're really looking for, like, olive flounder, which is a very possible thing. But if you're looking for the actual good fish right now, like, this one has a fin. It's big, so I'm wondering if it's a whale shark. It's giving me trouble. That's always a good sign. Being picky. Nope, nope, just a great white, which is still worth a lot of money, but it's crazy that I've caught, like, what, 4? And yeah, I think I've now caught 4 just going up and down the beach here. Come on, you're too far away. I want to scare you away. There it is. It's a fin. Nope. Oh, that one's new. Ooh. Outside is getting beat up out there. Hey Google. What's the weather like?
Currently in Largo, it's 77 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today, there will be thunderstorms, with a forecasted high of 80 and a low of 75.
Hey, look at that. That is 100% precipitation option there. It's not often you get 100%. Like you could.
I don't know how to help
Hey
with
Google,
that.
stop. Famous C Downs is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, and hello back to you over on Mixer. We are shark fishing, and hello, can you hear me? It looks like I'm back. I also just got a thing saying that there is a tornado warning in my area, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for the day. I did catch, while everything was down, the whale shark, so we're gonna call it a day. Other than that, thanks for joining me, folks. It's been fun. Happy to have y'all. And as always, it's a crazy world out there. Stay safe, especially when there's tornadoes potentially around. And stay cool, trainers and villagers. I'll see you next time. Have a great